Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as Scraps. Today I want to teach you lasers for the second video of today. It's a very interesting synth, I'm just going to say that. So sit back, take a listen to this demo example I prepared, and I'll show you how to make this. So one of the things I like to do is I'm going to set my BPM to be 128. Next, I'm going to create a combinator, and inside this combinator, I'm going to create a blank instance of subtractor, an initialed substance of subtractor. Next, what I want to do is I'm going to attack the mod wheel. I'm going to set my phase all the way to 24%. I'm sorry, just 24. The next, I'm going to set my FM amount to 12. And I'm going to leave my filter frequency where it is. Next, I'm going to attack the oscillator 1. Let's set the phase amount for the oscillator 1 to 41. And I'm going to take it to waveform 7 and leave it in a neutral algorithm. Next, I want to turn on my second oscillator. I'm going to set my phase amount to 75. And I'm also going to set it to a neutral algorithm and set it to a square and take it down to 1 octaves. I'm going to set my semi to 5 and my cent to positive 24. Next, I'm going to turn on a ring modulator, and I'm also going to set my frequency of my filter down to 52%. Next, I'm going to set it to a low pass 24. And for my mod envelope, I'm going to leave the sustain where it is. However, for the release, I want this to be 77, and I want to choose my FM. Next, I want my filter envelope to be a little bit different, so I'm going to set my decay to 86, set my sustain to 127, my release to 78, and for the amount, push it to 127. For the amp envelope, I'm going to take my sustain all the way down. We'll bring my release to 58, and we'll bring my decay down to 78. Next, we want to create a little bit more room for this synth, so I'm going to add a RV7000 Advanced Reverb to give it some more depth. I'm going to bring both of them down to about 21 to 24. Next, I'm going to create a line 6 bass amp, turn on compressor, pull back the threshold to 75, leave the volume where it is. Next, for our different synth, for our synth to get a little bit more character, I'm going to create a Neptune pitch adjuster. I'm going to turn on my low frequency, wide vibrato, live mode, and I'm also going to set the semitone to 6. I want to set my preserve expression to 64. I'm going to turn my formant on, and I'm going to set the formant to 35, positive 35. And next I'm going to add a little bit of a delay. So I'm going to go to my Studio Effects and choose my digital delay line. I'm going to leave everything where it is except for the dry wet. I want to take the dry wet to about 15. Next, we want to create an M-class equalizer. I'm going to turn on low cut, P1, P2, and that should do it. Next, I'm going to play a few notes to see where the bad frequencies are and take them out with P1 and P2. Okay, so next we want to add a soft tube saturation. I'm going to set my saturator to 3.2, turn it to low. After this, I'm going to use a compressor, so I'm going to choose a line 6 bass-amp, just turn it on. And finally, next I'm going to add a M-class maximizer, take off limiter, put release to auto, set soft clip on, and for the amount, take it to 103. Now, if you don't have the soft tube saturation knob, what this does is it just gives it a little bit more volume. You can do the same thing with the Scream 4 distortion. All you have to do, instead of the damage, take that off, just boost the master volume to 94. Oh, I'm sorry. Take the master to 116, put damage on, but take damage all the way down to 6, set it to tape, put P1 at 83, P2 to 84, and slowly increase the damage until where you feel comfortable with the synth. So 42. So that's it for creating Lazors. I'll teach you guys Friday for another amazing tutorials and synths. Stay tuned for more. And tomorrow is also the release of my grime, trap, and dubstep. That'll probably be in the description link below. Let me know what you guys think about everything else. And stay safe, everyone. Peace.